you know, I had to go eat something because apparently my stomach was touching my ass, and that's not a good sign. But on to the interview. Before the interview, I found this artist on and this producer. His name is Digit. I found him on Instagram. Like y'all remember Digit from cyberspace, right? If y'all watched that as a kid, cyberspace. Well, Cyber Chase. I forget. My bad. If y'all watch Cyber Chase as a kid, then yeah, it reminds me of that. That's what it remind me of. His name is Digit, so his name like that name brings back so many memories. But enough of that. Enough of that jazz. I'm gonna talk about my content plans for the spring and the summer. Now, it seems to me that I've been brainstorming for far too long, and I want to put these plans into action. How do I do that? By doing it, because I got a lot of things that I want to, put out there on YouTube. I mean, with a little editing, of course, it's gonna be, it's gonna be a good video, but it ain't perfect, but it should be perfect long enough for y'all to enjoy. So when I get my camera skills right, I'm gonna start like posting flicks and whatnot. I gotta get the camera skills right. I actually do have a camera. I got a little CMOS digital camera. So I got that waiting. I got that waiting. Well, it's in my closet, but I ain't use it like that. It's still charged up though, so I just haven't been using it like that. But I'm gonna start using it bitch more often to like take pictures and whatnot. Because Lord knows I actually want to get into photography. I actually do. Actually want to get into photography. But I need somebody that that can teach me the basics of it. So that way I can get used to that I can get used to that. Is it just me or everybody IG acting stupid? Like it is going crazy. What the hell? Like I'm waiting. Why do you spam this? Why do you spam it? Why do you spam hi? Like, yes, I see you. Yes, 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 I see you. I see you like, man, you ain't gotta spam it, but hey to you too, I guess. Hey, just hey. Like, hey, how you doing? Who this? My name. My name. What is my name? Why do you ask? Why do you want to know my name for? Like that is wild. Give me a name or give me a shout. I was just scrolling and I saw you. A shout. A shout out? I don't even do them on here. I don't do them on here. I really don't. Because one, what why I look like doing that? Why I look like doing that? What the hell? But I might have to change the guests because the first guest I was finna interview, he didn't respond back to me yet. So I'm gonna have another guest come up to the platform and tell him the name. I'm finna get him. And here's the next guest I had in mind, but let's get to it. Yep,
What's up with it?
what's going on?
Cooling, cooling outside, enjoying the atmosphere of life. You know what I'm saying?
It's understood. Tell him your
Yes,
name
sir.
and where you from.
My name Terrick Alfred. I'm a Louisiana artist. I'm from Lafayette, Louisiana.
Woody,
Lafayette, 57.
Woody.
Shit, yeah. A lot of that. You heard me?
Well, what? Tell him what got you into being an artist.
Shit, I ain't gonna stunt. Like I just been through buku shit since like what I'm saying, since like a youngin. I'm still 18, so I'm like a OG with this shit, like a OG youngin. You know what I'm saying? So I just been like thinking about shit every motherfucking day since some whatever tragic shit happened. I just started fucking writing the shit down, started making music, and I just think about it. I'm like, yeah, this shit raw. I might as well record this shit, and that's how I just went through that. I just started making music. I ain't had no family members, no mama, none of that. So I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to just fuck with this music shit, see how this shit gonna play out. and like I just been keep learning shit as I go every day.
So you've been taking baby steps with it.
Yeah, pretty much. Cause I know some people who do music, but like I want to do my own thing. So I ain't want to copy off them, but like I listen to some of their music every once in a while. But at the same time, it competition at the end of the day. Like you know what I'm saying?
Being in the underground scene, you gonna have a little competition, whether you're aware of.
Nah, like now I feel like now. My bad, but I feel like now. I go like in underground group chats. I go like underground like song wars, and I be listening to their music. I'm like, nah, it can't be just cause I'm from Louisiana. All of them saying my shit ass, and I said, guess what? Try to match my energy. So this what I did. I told them try to match my energy, right? I had made a whole track that sounded like they track. Couldn't even match the energy on that, and I'm like, and I said, y'all send me a track. Y'all want me to hop off like a beat or something that y'all rap off of? Cause I'm from Louisiana. I don't even rap off nothing to beat y'all beats. You know what I'm saying? So I said, let me get on that. I hopped on it. I made it an unreleased song called Song Wars. I still ain't drop it, but I'm like, yeah, I gotta keep going for sure. Cause I had watched it. I had watched the whole stream back, and they was going back in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Trying to. They stopped the jokes and shit, and they started fucking with it.
Yeah, it takes that much to fuck with somebody.
Yes, sir.
It don't take that much to fuck with somebody's music because I say them people want to hear it because they don't know how it was.
What'd you say?
I said like people don't want to support because you're a different person
For sure that.
and they ain't used to know, that compared to they sound.
So I be listening to some of this shit, the underground shit. I ain't got too much underground features, but I'm gonna get a couple of them bitches. I'ma drop some shit with one of my peoples in my group chat. We got a little group chat going on. That be popping at night though.
And so far as the underground scene, what do you think about them supporting? Like, do they support or do they
You
not?
said do they support
Do they support?
underground scene? Uh, yeah, I got a few of them. I had started. I wasn't even doing content. You know how like content was going up. I wasn't even doing that at first. So I was like, hold on. I was like, hold on, bro. Like, what can I do some content shit? Cause I already be funny at times, but I just be like, I don't be in the laughing matter for a whole lot of shit. So I just be bored as fuck. So then I'll just be like, let me jose. I'm a jose on camera and shit. Then fuck it. So I started locking in with that content shit, and I do that shit solo as well.
So everything independent.
But I got some people that I mess with in the underground song wars and shit like that.
So everything independent with you.
For sure.
And how is it being independent compared to being under a manager?
I'll say being under a manager is like they wanna some managers like they just be wanting to get paid and they don't even be doing too much shit. Like they be like slacking off a whole lot of shit. And then but at the same time, if you want a manager, I can't say like you not gonna get one, but shit, it all depends up to like what you think a manager gonna do for you, you feel me? But like I don't really fuck with the managing shit. But I done seen a whole lot of that, like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody partners, somebody partners, or somebody got a fucking manager and they just owe some straight bullshit. So fuck that.
So you against being managed.
For right now, for sure that.
And I think a lot of underground artists need to be like that because most that sometimes they managers be, fucking them over on things. That and the manager don't support them, they don't promote them.
Like soon as something get to jumping, then that's probably what when the manager gon' be like, oh yeah, let's collab on this, or let me post you real quick, let's go meet up somewhere. I'm like, fuck no, shit no,
They do it.
shit oh it.
They do it for the for like just because they see you getting up there independently.
Mhm.
And these managers, I say these managers are, some of them are bogus, some of them aren't. But this goes out to the ones that are bogus. Y'all might well just go and stop managing, because y'all do y'all artists dirty. Y'all do y'all,
Bad.
and they do y'all, and y'all do y'all producers in a fucked up way. Y'all do them so fucked up. It ain't even funny. They take most of the your pay cut. Like if you getting, like, I say, for example, mm, what if you get, I say, you go to Rolling Loud. Like if you just got a big name out there, you go to Rolling Loud,
Yeah.
and your manager, they take most of the pay. They leave you with little. You gonna want
Shit.
that.
I'm gonna want that shit back.
You gonna want your cut, because it's supposed to be 50-50 down the middle. Nah, these managers be doing 70-30, or some shit like that.
Or like fucking 35. I mean, no, 45 most. 45 most. Shit. Some of them.
I say if they were to be like that, you might well just fire them, because no
Hey,
manager
fire your manager. What top say fire your manager?
no
You
manager
hear
should
me?
be taking advantage of their artists, whether they underground or mainstream. Like that ain't how it's supposed to go.
Shit, it is what it is. I ain't got no manager. I be doing that shit.
And that's why most artists go independent, because they don't want to be tied down to no manager. They want all their money from the show they did, all they back end, all they want it all. And if you don't give them all their money, they will try to take you to court. So
Hell yeah, I'll take a fucking manager to court quick. Fuck that shit.
it
Nigga
take
gonna need my bread. That shit be lame as a bitch.
but with the underground scene aside, what else have you took up in?
Let's see. Shit. Um, I've been reading books about like poems and shit. Like I read some Tupac books, some other shit, and like I be fucking with my own poetic shit. I be reading the books and I be like thinking like what else can I change up? What else can I put in my own mix, my own flow of it? So with the like also before music, which is crazy. I was doing poems and I was doing like some poetic shit before like the full music writing. So that I was like, man, what the fuck am I doing? And I thought about it. I was like, I started looking at my lyrics and I started reading it and I was like, hold on, this shit is rappable, nigga. What the fuck is you doing? And that's when I started, you know what I'm saying, doing like the raw storytelling flow and all that shit. I don't even rap like the gangster, yeah, but I be on my shit though, cause niggas be pissing me the fuck off. So at the same time, whenever you say you can rap better than me and you got like something small, something big, anything you want to prove, put it in the track or something. You hear me? And then boom, that's how I think about it. So I just been starting with the poem shit first before I started writing music, and then I just look at it like, damn, nigga, that's some lyrics, nigga.
Well, other than Tupac being a rapper, he was actually a poet. He wrote something for Madonna while he was locked up in jail.
I
He wrote
believe I do remember that too, cause he also was in a
it,
poem group. He was in a little group. They was doing the poems and shit in the group too. That was
and he also went to acting school. That's how he became an actor, with Poetic Justice, Juice, Gang Related, Gridiron.
all them movies.
He was an actor, so
And then they got the other dude, the actor that looked like him. That dude ain't really look like him too much, but he looked like him enough for them to put him in the movie and shit after Pac, passed away and shit. So I'm like, yeah, like they probably gave him the little acting class quick because he was already doing some other movies. But when it
well
came to
he
Tupac, all that shit was, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't no gimme type shit. You feel me? That's how some of the movie people is now.
he went to acting school. He went to the Baltimore. He went to I forgot the place name, but he met Jada there. So That's how him and Jada got you know involved with each other. They went to the same performing arts school,
Yes, sir.
but being in the underground scene, it's competitive. It's a competitive genre because you got people that wanna prove themselves, and wanna they got an ego and they think they better than everybody. What would you say about people like them?
People like them, like when it gets too far to like your head, I think like it's like a. I'ma say this, like don't openly, you know what I'm saying, be like that, cause like it only works for one person, really. It ain't work for everybody. Like when it comes to that, you gotta have like a you gotta have like a measure, like a line between that, cause at the end of the day, a lot of people be just want to rap for no reason too. So they're gonna be like, that's probably the most people who want to rap for no fucking reasons, who want to do music for no reason. They're gonna think they so yeah. They're gonna think they so yeah with the music, right? But nah, they not. So when it comes to that, I feel like it's not super openly about it. Be like, I'm the best rapper and shit, because like I said, only work for one person. So you gotta just draw a quick line behind it, and then like think about like the music, like think about who artists. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look up to some artists as well, but not like overly, because you like what you like. You feel me? So you listen to your own music obviously before anybody else's music. At the end of the day, so you're the goat. You're your own goat in your own way, but you just gotta make sure you let them know that. Let them know that.
And to the people that want to know what it takes to be an underground artist, what is your advice to them on that?
To be an underground artist. Well, the first step, the first reason, the first thing I'll say is for the ones who already just love the underground so much. First of all, focus on my music. Second of all, if you want to start the underground music shit, follow somebody trend. That's the first reason. I don't do this shit because I learn my own shit and I do my own shit. I don't care about nobody else. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if you want to follow somebody else and like, you know what I'm saying, some small shit like Lazy Dim, somebody, I don't know. But if you want to start the underground scene, be different at most. Be different at most. You know what I'm saying? Be different at most. Um, you got a lot of ways to be different with this underground music shit. Got a lot of ways, but you just gotta face it down.
And what are the different ways?
Yo, yo, persona. What else? Yo, your ways you do stuff. You feel me? Like your ways, your music, your style, your swag, whatever they want to call it, your swag, your fits, your whatever, all that. And what else? Your charisma, whatever you feel like you bring to the table with the underground shit. You gotta let them know that, because at the end of the day, some people just love to copy. So you watch the copy. You could watch the copycat and shit, and you be like, oh yeah, I ain't finna be no what you call it, this shit, no, what's that nigga off of Dragon Ball Z, whoever he is, you ain't finna be nothing like Kid Buu or no shit like that. You finna just switch it up, cause like it's a whole different thing you could do. You feel me? Switch the shit up, whole different thing. That's how I think about it for sure.
And in your point of view, what are the ups and downs of being an underground artist?
Damn. Woo, there's a lot of them bitches. There's a lot of them bitches. Say, first one, you gotta wake up to niggas in your comments. Jokes in bed trying to get on your ass, saying you sound like this nigga, saying you sound like the other nigga, the other nigga. Then on top of that, you gotta you gotta like you gotta like wake up and choose to read the comments or choose not to. Cause at the end of the day, once you start going up, ain't nobody finna give a fuck about no comments. I know I'm not. I don't give a fuck about no comments. At the end of the day, so what you gotta do is you gotta bring some motivation, at least at the start of the day. People wanna see something. You know what I'm saying? You starting off with that's good in the mornings or something. You know what I'm saying? But like as an underground artist, just like seeing that shit is like a whole lot of bullshit too. Like then they got the underground artists, your peoples. your peoples you mess with, they could be on some fake shit. On some fake shit. So it's either you're gonna what you call it? You're gonna fuck with like what you seeing, and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I see that shit. I see this and that. Or you're gonna be yourself, be your own man, and just mind your business and keep doing your own shit. You hear me? That's how it's gonna be with the underground shit.
And as so far as being a poet, like what are the ups and downs of being a poet?
Alright, so the ups and downs with that is you can write something, you can write something and you can say something that's gonna be poetic writing wise, but like whenever you wanna put into music, if you ever wanted to put into music, you gotta what you call it? You gotta basically like just like think about it before you could switch it up. Like, cause I know it's a difference between it. Cause I'm the one who started it. I feel like when I started reading, I was like, yeah, nigga, you can rap off this. So I had to like switch up what I already said, like in there, and put something else that I know for a fact that it's gonna mean. And I know for a fact that I switch up my own shit. So I don't like to be like, you know what I'm saying, categorized type shit. So with the poetic shit it's a thin line. I bet it's a thin line to me.
Well, they
Thin
say
line,
rap.
and I know.
Well, they say rapping and poetry are two of the same because when because some rappers were poets, they thought about rapping because made it sound good, and they think they made it sound good. But some rappers were poets, like they before they were rappers, they were poets, and they went to poet like class for it, and they gave rapping a try. And what do you think about that?
Gay rapping a try. I'll say like it ain't too late for that. You feel me? It ain't too late for that because like if you I went to class for what you call it? I went to class for just like music in general. So I'm like nah, bro. I'm not finna just do no instrument one instrument thing. You feel me? No one instrument job. Like I done made my own beats. You feel me? So you gotta like stop with that one thing, you know what I'm saying? That one thing shit, cause I done went through that already. So when they swapped right there and went to making music, I ain't mad at it. I fucks with it. I fucks with it for sure.
And as so far as you being a producer, like, have you
I
worked
don't
with?
produce for nobody. Nah, I don't produce. If that's what you about to say, I don't produce for nobody. No music like that. I just be making my own beats from time to time because I be liking to use samples, and then I be like to make sure I get like my sample. I got some people who sing, so I just made a few samples from here and there. You know what I'm saying? One of my people to like make songs and sing. You feel me? So he used to be good for the samples, and then I make my beats and shit. So I used to use them for that shit, and then that's what it was. RP.
And like, would you collaborate with anybody from out of your state?
Louisiana shit. I'll say I'll say yeah, a few people for sure.
Like, they ain't from Louisiana. They can be from Detroit. Like, would you collab with anybody from out of your city?
Yeah, for sure. Uh, it used to be ex Tentacion, but he passed away. So I'll say for right now, one person, Laser Dim. You know what I'm saying? He was like basically from underground. I'll say who else? I'll say Lotto from Atlanta. Who else? I'm just naming the males and the females right now. So uh, I'll say the baby. If I could like, you know what I'm saying, match the energy, you feel me? Cause I already rap type, fast when I'm like in the zone, when I'm like in that flow state. So I'll say who else? That's about it for sure.
Like,
It
would you
was gonna
put
be Lil Fat too, but RP Lil Fat, it can't be Lil Fat. Uh, Webby, Webby for sure. If I make some club shit again, Webby for sure.
Louisiana's finest,
Yeah.
Boosie and Webby? They was part of the Trill clique.
Yeah, the Trill fam, young niggas in charge. Be real on the motherfucking track. They still on my motherfucking back. I don't know what up with y'all, but y'all know what up with me.
And as far as underground artists, would you collaborate with any underground artist of that nature?
One person I would say is Zayanaki. Second person I'll say shit underground, underground. I'll say motherfucking. I would say net spin, but like I gotta hear some more shit from him because I gotta figure out how he be sounding for real. I heard some of his shit, but I need to hear some more shit. But I'll say what you call it? Really any underground artist as long as they unique with this shit. Cause I heard a few copycats, bro. Like the main copycat thing I feel right now is gotta be Playboy Cardi. That main in like a groundhog state or some groundhogness or not no, you know what I'm saying? So they think they gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm finna copy off this nigga. That's how I feel like. That's how I think about it. You feel me? So but them. Anybody but them. Facts.
They like the rage music, so that's why they want to copy Playboy Cardi because he makes rage music along with his people like Ken
Shit,
Carson.
X did the same thing though. X did the same thing for sure, but more than that.
But they weren't on them like they was Cardi.
You're right. You're right.
They weren't on them like that.
That man
But
got the little, that man flexing that retwist.
I hurt my scratching my head and shit.
I'm about to get my free falls back though for sure. I'm about to shake them bitches back.
I'm scratching my fucking head. But as far as your career, like, would you do anything else besides making music, like streaming, getting into like getting in,
Now I'm gonna hop on some streams with what you call it? What's his name? I got a few homeboys who do song with. They be streaming too, so I'll do um I'll do some streams with one of them. That man to fuck my shit up, but at the end of the day, it's good. I'm gonna be straight for sure. But I'll do some streams. I'll do some streaming soon.
like, would you do streaming on Twitch or would you do streaming on Kick?
Can't use kick.
And you chose Twitch like because of everybody on it, or is like
Nah, you get paid. You get paid better on Twitch, and also I believe that's the only thing you can raid people on too. So I be on that shit. That's the only one you can raid people on that shit. So fuck it.
but I would say if you're doing streaming, I say be consistent with it because being consistent with it can get you more views and a higher chance of you getting paid. Like,
Yeah, I was streaming for like 30 minutes on Twitch before. Yeah, I was with one of my peoples who do music. They call him Pyongyang. He be on Twitch though. Sometimes he be on Twitch. He don't really be on Twitch like that. But I was on Twitch for like 30 minutes. We was on there. It took a little minute. I had to get my mic on because I ain't know how to do that.
And you had a and like you was playing a game on there, or you was just on there just to be on there.
Shit, we was playing the game. We be on the game on Twitch. We was like on DJ. I do some RP, but I stopped paying for niggas on RP. I stopped doing that. I'm about to make my own shit soon, so I don't mess with the RP shit.
Well, streaming on
The RP shit.
but streaming on Twitch, it keeps you out of trouble though.
You right. You right.
So would you consider telling them if you all the YNs out there? Would you tell them to?
What you say?
Would you tell them all the YNs out there? Would you tell them to stay out the streets and whatnot and get a legal bag and more opportunities?
I ain't gonna stunt. You gotta do what you gotta do at the end of the day. So at least if you wanna get your high school diploma and you ain't getting kicked out of school for no reason, shit, do it. You ain't getting kicked out of school for some bullshit that you ain't do it. Stay in school, my nigga. And keep fucking with whatever shit you gotta do to, you know what I'm saying, get your bread, you know what I'm saying, the music way, whatever fucking way you playing it, nigga. As long as it's structured, you feel me? As long as it's structured. But they got a whole lot of flunkies and shit, you know what I'm saying? Getting your ass kicked out of school for no reason. You feel me? So at the end of the day, that's what I'm gonna say to the YNs, you heard me? Whatever they call themselves, you heard me?
Yeah, stay in school, YNs. Education is important. You don't want to be a dummy out here.
Facts.
You don't want to be no dummy out here. So for all the YNs out there, stay in school. Stay,
Y'all heard them, bro. Y'all heard them.
y'all stay in school, and everything will be straight for you. Get a job, run your money up. You make content. You stream and whatnot. Keep going at it. Just stay out of trouble, cause the streets ain't the same. Because people getting out of here left and right. And you don't want to be going to jail or ending up dead and whatnot. So my advice to all the YNs out there: stay out of trouble. Go to school.
Stay out of
Go
trouble,
to
bro.
work. You do Twitch. Do that. You play the game. Do that. You gotta have some structure. Can't
Structure
be
and some consistency.
can't be dumb out here. Can't be dumb. Can't be dumb out here. Not, but that's all the time I got for this interview today.
So hey, y'all can find me on all plats. All plats. Noted that.
Get up on out of here. Any more questions? Any more statements you want to say to them?
Shit, let me see. Hey, if any of my peoples on this bitch, if y'all got anything like, y'all got anything going on, y'all can hit me up anytime. You hear me? My number always in my bio. You know what I'm saying? It's not just for no book, it's no feats. You know what I'm saying? I be going through some shit too. So you feel me? Terrick out for all plats. KO.
All right, we finna end this one. We
I appreciate you from locking me in, bro.
anytime.
Appreciate you. I don't
Anytime.
know how to get off this bit, but hey, y'all stay up.
It should
Y'all
be
stay
that.
up.
It should be that X on the screen somewhere on the top corner.
Alright, thank you.
Now, I normally don't do that, like, switching guests, but I had to. And I normally don't take my do rag off during the interview. So that's another thing I don't do. I did two things I usually don't do in one. So, like, I don't know what's going on with me, but I usually don't switch guests because it is, I don't want to keep up. I don't want to waste nobody's time. So I'm going to just go on to the next person. But I do have more content on the way. The Q&A video, the Q&A video is on this way soon. Is coming soon. I just got to find a proper place and a setting to do it. I got all my questions ready, so whenever I get ready to drop that Q&A video, I'll be there. I'll be having the questions pulled up, and they will be featured on my channel in the video. But I'm signing out, y'all. I hope y'all have a good day.